When people go on pilgrimage, they always remember their destination. And when they are on a spiritual pilgrimage, they always do charitable acts. On journey, they give donations. They help the poor ones, the weak ones. We are also on a spiritual journey. So Baba wants also to be donors. Some souls need love. Some souls need support. Some need cooperation. Some take benefit from the company. So always keep big heart, a generous heart, and help the co-travelers that they also find that journey is easy and pleasant. Because when I sit with the awareness as a soul in the center of forehead, I am just alone, I am one with one Baba. But the vibrations of my awareness make others also belong to Baba. So it's a beautiful balance of being alone and also being together with many co-travelers. We have heard, I have come alone, I have to go alone. But as soon as I come, I have big family. And even when I leave, I have many angels, many ancestor souls to continue with me. That once there is awareness of belonging to Baba, so at least one company and that company with all relationships never makes me feel alone. It is only that Baba is the one who is my strength and support. And I have to be then bestower with others. So all of us sit your space like a cave. And try to centralize your energy so that there is no influence. Especially these days, there is influence of many energies. The pain and the sorrow, the fear, worries is the energy all over the world. And that energy very subtly influences the minds and intellects of the souls. It is like a dust storm, invisible, could affect the third eye, could affect the mind and intellect. So I have to be very careful, not allow any weak sanskars to come, but remain very stable, determined, and take support only from Baba. So keeping this thought, take drishti from Baba, so that Baba can protect you, and from time to time purify, filter all the vibrations from around. Just pure energy, very loveful,
संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला.
साकार वतन में साकार की बातें होती है. देखो परम धाम में आप सब आत्माएं कितनी समीप होंगी, कितने जगह पर होंगी, दूर होंगे, साथ होंगे न सभी. और सूक्ष्म वतन में भी इतना बेहद है जो जितना समीप आने चाहे आ सकते, लेकिन बच्चों का स्नेह निराकार और आकार को भी साकार बनाने चाहते। तो बाप क्या कहते, जी हजूर, जी हजूर। बच्चे तो बाप के भी हजूर है। मालिक कहना तो हजूर कहा जाता है मालिक को, और बालक को भी क्या कहा जाता है, मालिक। तो सभी कौन हो, कौन हो सभी? संतुष्ट मणिया। सूक्ष्म इशारों की भाषा तो जानते हो ना, जैसे अव्यक्त बाप इशारों की भाषा ही जानते। अव्यक्त वतन में तो नैनों की भाषा और इशारों की भाषा आप भी जानते हो ना, जानते हो। नैनों की भाषा जानते हो, साकार से सीखे हो ना, सीखे है ना। मुख की भाषा तो सुनी, अभी है नैनों की भाषा। नैनों की भाषा बड़ी प्यारी, आवाज से परे तो जानेंगे, फिर भी बाप जी हजूर तो करते ही। अच्छा, अभी शुरू करो। अच्छा,
Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakt angel, victorious jewels. Bapdada sees the perfect faces of all the children. Each one's perfection would be number-wise. All the 108 beads of the rosary, the first to the last, would all be said to be perfect, that is, victorious jewels. However, each one will attain his or her own perfection according to his or her number. For that one, that would be the perfect first stage within the whole drama. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 21. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakt angel. Today's topic, victorious jewels. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay, well. Taking care of the seed of blessings. It's very interesting point Baba brought up, which I had been reflecting on, that when Baba gives blessings, as if he gave us the seeds, and now we have to plant the seeds and really take care of those seeds. And one of the way is to keep creating that awareness of one's own blessing, so that Simrti will become Samarthi, will become power. Like Baba says, you are a victorious jewel or jewel of contentment. So I have to keep reminding myself few times a day, I am a victorious jewel. Not only when I need it, like I'm feeling low energy or defeated, that I think of that. No, it should be very regular, because that is like watering the seed, and which is very, very important. So it's very, very interesting in this life. How do I use my blessings? And it's not that everyone is good in planting and taking care of plants. You have to learn, right, how to do it. But one definitely, we know the needs of the plant. It needs sunlight, it also needs water, fertilizer, whatever. So same is the seed of the blessing which Baba gives us. Keep nurturing that seed is important. Baba wants all of us to be complete and perfect, right? Because it's only when I am complete that I can be accurate and perfect. Because Maya has different ways to pull us, but we have to be very attentive in our thoughts, words, and actions. Because every thought I create has some vibrations, creates some atmosphere. So then I become responsible for that. What is needed today in the world is atmosphere of love, atmosphere of peace, harmony, belonging, so many good qualities. So that's the need of all the souls in the world. So what I have to do is to create such elevated thoughts, which helps to create, to establish the world which Baba is creating for us. So that's really incognito, but that's the real service. Because anyone who comes in that atmosphere will have some experience. They immediately will say, oh, I felt this. In other words, they also experience Baba. Even through our intellect, we know Baba, we know we should remember. But to feel Baba, the presence of Baba, I have to create that kind of atmosphere. I remember many times some say, not feeling love from Baba, or I'm not feeling the presence or relationship. But if you do that, even when we look at the picture of Brahma Baba or Mama or Shiv Baba, you do it with lot of love. Take drishti with lot of love. And that love you are also putting in the picture. So anyone who will look at that picture will have that feeling. Or if you keep everything very clean, Baba's picture very clean, frame very clean, that whatever bhavna you have, anyone who will come in front will have same bhavna. So that is one of the way we call it also serving through the mind. that keep that bhavna, keep love, feelings of belonging, appreciation, being thankful, Baba, you are sustainable. Keep talking to Baba. Baba, you are the one who keeps us carefree. So elevated thoughts. Elevated thoughts are the thoughts where I can create the presence of Baba. Like I like yesterday or day before when Baba said, when Avyakti Bab Dada come, the whole hall, such a big hall, it becomes like Avyakti Vatan, right? Several regions. So can we do that also? So someday we should do that, practice and see if I am able to create a subtle world or world of silence. So same is through the words. Even sometimes, whatever is happening, but our words should be of very positive, very pure, encouraging, helping souls to have more hope in them. Because sometimes some people can become very hopeless. Will it happen or not? You use the word, it's going to happen. Be victorious, right? And your time, your energy, your money, through which we do actions, everything be used very thoughtfully and in a worthwhile way. Because this time is also money. Energy, but money is also money, right? Some people like to save, and I say, no, let's use it for service, no? Because if we don't sow the seed, and then we keep thinking that, oh, maybe saving is not going to increase it. At the right time, whatever is the need in the service, just use it there properly. But the point what Baba is bringing today is, there are 108 beats in the rosary. And they have become the part of rosary because they are perfect, right? Without perfection, beat cannot be part of rosary. But it's not that I have to follow anyone for that perfection. Each one of us, we have our own stage of perfection. It's very interesting. I remember a few years ago, we used to talk a lot about that every soul is eternally different. No two souls can be same. Even when we look at the beats, Baba and Mama, it has to be one or two, one and two, right? We cannot compare because both had unlimited love, unlimited service, and the sustenance we got from them. But still, there is even maybe one day Baba said, very minute, very little difference, but there will be difference. So we all have to make effort to be perfect and be the bead of the rosary. But two souls cannot be same. That means if I am trying to be like someone, no. Before when we came in Gyan, they used to say, make others like you. So Didi then said, but if you have some defects, if you make someone like you, will also have same defects. Right? So make them like Baba. Not Aap Saman, but Bap Saman. like Baba. But first I have to become like Baba. Then I can make others like Baba. Some days I really feel so much presence of Sakar Baba, time of Sakar Baba Yagya. It was so lovely, big family, sharing, churning. But Baba also kept everyone very entertained too. Different days, different scenes of heaven. They will talk of different part. We will play in golden age. So each one of us just keep remembering, I have to be like Baba. So that means every time I sit with Baba, I try to experience one of the quality at least and cultivate that quality. Like I sat with Baba and I felt lot of trust or lot of love. Lot. So I just remain merged in that love. So that love will become also my virtue, the quality of love. No, there is difference between God's love and love of the souls. But some of dadis, like when we look at them, we felt it's Baba's love. So it's not just love, but Baba's love. So what is that Baba's love? The power it has, feelings of belonging it has, removes the sorrow, help us to find solution. Intellect becomes powerful, like so many achievements, so many attainments are there. So what Baba is saying today, that every bead of the rosary, all 108 are perfect, but they're not same. So then I thought if you start following someone, right, you can't become like that one, right? But I can become like Baba, definitely. Mhm. So that is something very, very interesting. But also Baba keeps saying that all are perfect and all are victorious. Because now is the time, lot of different forms of Maya. Because Maya will test, we are conqueror of a first lust, right? Purity, perfect purity is important. Soul consciousness, brotherly love, eternal form. There is anger, right? So we become free from tension. We don't get impatient. We have tolerance. So there is no anger. Then comes greed, which is very incognito. And we should control. If we find some traits of greed for anything, let me keep it, let me take it more, let me very subtly and do any action which is not honest. Because when there is greed, today I was thinking there is so much connection of telling lies and stealing. Anything you do out of greed, you have to lie. Oh, I didn't take it. I didn't do it. It was not me. You cannot be truthful, no? If there is any kind of greed. So we have to check, do I have any kind of greed? That means anything which attracts me, and I keep accumulating that. And greed also then has a lot of connection with attachment. Whether attachment with your own body or anyone, physical relationship. So wherever there is weakness, Maya will try to make you do something which is not right. Whether breaking maryadas or not doing elevated actions or thoughts. Because now is the time not only to settle, but create whatever charitable, elevated actions you can do. So Maya will try to interfere so that you don't increase your balance, right? That if you remember, I have to be victorious. And certainly keep checking when you belong to Baba. You will keep getting more and more, right? More success, everything more. But I can't say it is my, right? Once there was a lawyer, he was in Gyan, then he left Gyan. But then he started making lot of money. So he was kind of scared. Is it Baba giving me back all what I gave or what? But then he said, no, if Baba is giving me, let me use it more for Baba's seva. Not become greedy and say, oh, now I got it. No? That is why, even for living, Baba has set a standard for us. We don't go more than that standard because it's Baba who has given me. And as a trustee, I have to use it. Look at Brahma Baba. He surrendered everything, he became trustee, and he lived a very royal and a simple life. He ate what he liked, but very simple. And Baba used to love yellow mung dal, made in a very plain way. And just one or two little chapatis with that in the evening. Or soup in the afternoon. So very simple, whether his diet, whether his clothing, his room also. Because when you are trustee, you will use everything, but not out of greed. So internally, subtly, towards the end, before becoming complete, Maya will try to make you do things which are not right. Has including some vice, some weakness in that. Like doing good acts, but having arrogance. No, humility is very important. So we have to be little bit more attentive and careful these days so that Maya doesn't make me do any action which take me far from my stage of being karmatit or perfect. So 108 beats, they all will be different, they all will be perfect. But I have to, like today Baba said, in subtle region, in corporeal world, we are so near to each other. But there is no ego, right? There is no attachment. So Baba wants us to have that experience of subtle region and incorporeal world while incorporeal. Because we can't really experience anything in the incorporeal world because soul doesn't. without body will not feel anything. Right? We will not experience in subtle region. But now at confluence stage, we can experience that incorporeal stage, or as Baba said, language of eyes and language of signals. As much we become subtle, like we have Brahmin language, then there will be angelic language, right? Because that's what we're becoming. Brahmins, so angels, so our language, as Baba says, signals and through the eyes. So we continue on our journey to become Brahmin, to become perfect. And today we remember, I have to be a victorious soul. I have to be a soul of contentment. Om Shanti.
According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakt angel, victorious jewels. Bab Dada sees the perfect faces of all the children. Each one's perfection would be number-wise. All the 108 beads of the rosary, the first to the last, would all be said to be perfect, that is, victorious jewels. However, each one will attain his or her own perfection according to his or her own number. For that one, that would be the first stage within the whole drama. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Avyakti Parivar. So tomorrow is Saturday and our schedule Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Avyakt Murli by Mohini Didi, and we'll have English, Spanish, Nepali, Tamil, Telugu language available for translation until 8:30 a.m. And then tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll be having Avyakti children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. age 5 to 13. Avyakti youth class 13 to 18 age 3 to 4 p.m. Evening meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary, English series, and Avyakti journey. So now let's start Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 14th May 1970. Deep meaning of surrender. Surrender ceremony of two Kumaris. Baba said, "Today, what task have you called me for?" In Satyug, the mother and father will sit you on the throne. Do you know which tilak you received for the kingdom at the confluence age? Have you already applied the tilak of the confluence age, or do you still have to apply it? Have you claimed the throne of the confluence age? There is the crown of the responsibility of service, but which is the throne? Only after you have claimed the throne of the confluence age can you claim the throne in Satyug. Have you decorated yourself with all the jewelry, or are you still doing that too? At present, you are decorated with jewelry. All these customs and systems began at the confluence age because the confluence age is the time to sow the seed for everything. Just as there is a time for sowing seeds, in the same way, the confluence age is the time for sowing the seed for every divine system. The seed of everything is sown through the seed form. Together with sowing that seed, all of you must also help in sowing this seed. Today, it is not just an ordinary function, but you were told that you are the lawmakers. Today is the day of sowing the seed of the systems and customs. Do you have that much intoxication? All the systems are created by Brahmins. You are instruments for such a huge task, to change the world. In how much time will you change the world? In how much time will you make yourselves ready? Are you ever ready? In what form are all of you experiencing yourselves? In what form are all of you sitting? As is the day, so is the form. This court of the confluence age is even greater than the court of the golden age. Are all of you seeing yourselves decorated with all the decorations, or are you just seeing these two Kumaris? Each decoration of the confluence age of all of you is more elevated than the decoration of the golden age. So Bab Dada is seeing all the decorated images. The crown of the golden age is nothing compared to this crown. You have the crown of the confluence age. What effort will you make so that this crown and this throne remain eternal? There are three things to remember for that. The customs and systems of the surrender ceremony and the coronation ceremony exist in the confluence age in one form or another. Do you know what the customs and systems of this world are? How many types of customs and systems do they have? One is through the Brahmins, the second is through the court, and the third is in the temple by the gurus. The seed for all these three is shown here in one form or another. Madhuban is a temple. It is a living temple. The marriage of the soul with the Supreme Soul takes place in this temple. Together with that, the system of accord begins here. You were told that you are the lawmakers. They make a promise in front of you, and so this is a court, is it not? All the three systems take place at the confluence age in an alaukic way, and their memorials continue in a physical way. Acha, what three things do you have to remember? One is that you must move along, whilst considering yourselves to be benefactors. Secondly, to be egoless. And thirdly, to be those who have a right. You have to keep your right in front of you and also keep the virtue of being egoless in front of you. And you must also keep in front of you the task of bringing benefit. You must always remember these three things. No matter how much someone disregards you, your vision and attitude must be of bringing benefit. You must move along, considering yourselves to be those who have a right, and yet be egoless. To the extent that you have a right, be egoless to that same extent. Then this crown and throne will remain eternal. Acha. This is the second Murli of 28th May 1970. In order to take a high jump, become light. Which ceremony is it today? What is the name of this ceremony? This is the ceremony for these Kumaris taking a decision for their life. You haven't yet taken the decision, you have yet to take it. You now have to make the agreement, then the engagement will take place. And after that, there will be the ceremony for becoming complete. You are now at the first stage. You now have to make the agreement, and this is why all of you have come, is it not? Have you come to take a decision for your life or not? Bab Dada is seeing the courage of everyone. When you maintain courage in something, together with that courage, you also have to do something else. Many things come to oppose you. The moment you maintain courage, Maya starts to oppose you. Therefore, in order to face any opposition, you have to have courage within yourself in advance. Are all of you ready to face any situation? In order to pass any exam, no matter in which form it comes in front of you, if you have the practice of taking a high jump, you will be able to pass the exam. So this is the group that takes a high jump. Those of you who think that you can take a high jump, raise your hand. All of you are number one in maintaining courage. Tell them what it means to take a high jump. What would their first qualification be? They would experience lightness, internally and externally. One is lightness of the stage internally, and the other is lightness externally. Externally, you have to come into connection with everyone. You have to come into relationship and connection with everyone. So there is lightness internally and externally. If there is lightness, you will be able to take a high jump. You have to make this group so light that they are able to mix wherever they go. Do you have that much courage? What will happen if all of these Kumaris surrender? You have to emerge from this pati having become such that no matter what someone is like, wherever he may be, whatever the situation may be, you should be able to face all of it. You have to emerge from here as those who finish all problems. Not that you yourself return as a problem. Some are those who finish all problems, whereas others are those who become a problem. So do not be a problem yourself, but become those who finish a problem. Acha, to be continued. Om Shanti. According to the closeness of time, become an Avyakti angel. Victorious jewels. Bap Dada sees the perfect faces of all the children. Each one's perfection would be number-wise. All the 108 beads of the rosary, the first to the last, would all be said to be perfect. That is, victorious jewels. However, each one will attain his or her own perfection according to his or her number. For that one, that would be the first stage within the whole drama.
समय की समीपता प्रमाण अव्यक्त फरिश्ता बनो। विजय रतन। बाप दादा सभी बच्चों के संपूर्ण मुखड़े देखते हैं। संपूर्णता नंबरवार होंगी। माला के 108 मणके जो है तो नंबर 1 मणका और 108वां मणका दोनों को संपूर्ण अर्थात विजयी रतन कहेंगे। लेकिन अपने नंबर प्रमाण संपूर्णता को प्राप्त करेंगे। उनके लिए सारे ड्रामा के अंदर वही संपूर्णता की फर्स्ट स्टेज है। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone.